against Montreal beers, continue with season 8. End of May, very hot out, so I decided to do a beer that's not super big but still very flavorful, and that'll probably be crisp and refreshing. This is the Rye IPA from Founders. Lately I've seen a lot of hype around Founders, and I've had their breakfast stout, which was marvelous, but they're, I guess, more well known for their KBS Kentucky Breakfast Stout and the Canadian version of that. They're based in Grand Rapids in Michigan. This beer is actually 70 IBUs, so quite massive, but only 6.6% ABV, so not too huge, as I've said. Pretty nice label on the beer. Bought this for $3 at Whole Foods Market in New York City at the Barry one, I believe. So this is only going to be my second Rye IPA, so I guess I'm expecting something similar to the Sierra Nevada Ruthless Rye IPA. I have a feeling this might be even bigger, but I have to take into account the fact that it's a few months old. Unfortunately, that's what happens when I bring a bunch of beers from the States. I can't drink them all in 1 week, you know. So I guess the hop freshness in some of them will essentially gets compromised sometimes. Alright, without further ado, let's crack it open and see what this is all about. Well, that smells really hoppy. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, so once again it's that deep copper color. In this case it's actually cloudier than, I guess, the Sierra Nevada version. And once again it's very similar to the Canadian IPAs, or Canadian American style IPAs, if that makes any sense. Getting a lot of grapefruit up front. I think this is dry hopped with Amarillo, so that's very logical, I suppose. Huge caramel note there. Definitely some rye bread, maybe some slightly peppery qualities to it. Smells good. Let's try it. Cheers. That is really crisp. Getting loads and loads of grapefruit up front. Starts out very crisp, kind of bitter. Then you get some bready qualities with hints of rye bread, a bit of caramel, and then in the back you get enough hop bitterness as well. It's slightly lighter bodied than I thought it would be, but I guess this serves the purpose really well. Refreshing, crisp beer that's full of hops, but also very malty. Slight pine notes, like kind of resinous qualities to it. This one, although I've said I'm tasting a lot of grapefruit than I do, it's not one of those juicier kind of IPAs. This is more of a dry kind of zesty bitterness you get. But very nice, very nice. So far so good. This is really nice. This beer did disappoint. I'll be back in a few moments. Alright, so what can I say about the Rye IPA? This is really interesting because it actually grows on you. Everything I've said about it so far is true, and it still holds true. But it becomes even more interesting and more flavorful as you drink it. First of all, the grapefruit component of the flavor grows bigger. And right now I'm even getting some juicier kind of notes, so touch of sweetness there. It really works well with slightly spicy texture of the rye malts. And also I'm getting some other fruit notes, even peaches and things like that. It's kind of strange, but really, really nice, really flavorful. Really drinkable beer. Actually isn't as thin as it seemed at first. It really is hopped up and really is flavorful. Not too dry, not too bitter, nothing extreme, even though it's still 70 IBUs, which is quite reasonable and quite, you know, quite enough. But I think it's really, really nice. At first I was thinking this is not even as good as Sierra Nevada's Rye IPA, but now this actually beats that one. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I think it's a top job Rye IPA. I probably wish this was a little bit sweeter because, you know, I'm more of a fan of sweeter IPAs than the dry ones. But this one's really balanced. Not too malty, but the malt department still gives you a huge amount of flavors. Another great beer from Founders. Apparently Founders only started distributing to New York State a year or two ago. So from now on, every time I go there, I'm going to pick up a new beer from Founders and try it out, because I think it's a marvelous brewery, and most beer reviewers would probably tend to agree with me. So once again, 9 out of 10 for Rye IPA. I'll see you guys next time. This was really good. Check it out if you can. It's a year-round release and should be available to you if you get Founders in the area. Alright, cheers. I'm going to say stick to good beer. Check out my other reviews. Check out my Facebook page. like it if you like it. Like this video if you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Cheers.